Hey guys, what's up? Arvin here. Now today in this video, I am going to show you how I was able to connect my Zillow to radio, or my radio to Zillow. Watch this video. Okay, so since I started posting about, or when I started posting about the Zello application, which is the application that will make your mobile phone functions like a two-way radio, I've been getting a lot of questions on how they can connect their two-way radio to Zello application. Now there's no simple answer to that, but there is a device that I found out over the internet, and there is a person who's selling it online and over YouTube as well. Though I have not purchased anything, or I have not purchased one yet, but hopefully soon I'll be able to get my hands on one so I can see what's going on inside. I'm very much interested. And now the reason why there's no simple answer to that question on how to connect or cross-link your two-way radio to your Zillow application, because these two devices functions differently. Because this radio, this is a regular two-way radio, they have, in my point of view, my knowledge, they have two types of radio frequency. One is the UHF, on the ultra high frequency that works from 400 megahertz and up, and the other one is a VHF, which is a very high frequency, I think roughly around 100 megahertz going up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so this works on radio frequency. Now our mobile phone, where we install our Zillow application or Zillow interface, it works on internet connection. It can be data, it can be Wi-Fi, whatever is the data, however you're going to get the internet connection to your mobile phone. Now, connecting these two, you may need some sort of a device or some sort of link, because this does not connect to the internet, and this does not connect to a radio frequency. Now, I have been doing a lot of research from the first time that I received the question on how to connect these two, which actually also tickles my curiosity, because because my work, we require to use a two-way radio, which is very normal in a hotel environment. And I also have my mobile phone, and to think don't want to carry a two-way radio around with me all the time, but because I already have my mobile phone with me, why not connect my two-way radio to my Zillow application? Okay, sounds simple, but I found a few a very compelling solution. Number one is the first one, which I haven't tried yet, is trying to connect a ground loop device. This actually designed to remove the hissing sound from your stereo or from your amplifier. You connect this device, and it will magically, not magically. There's a better explanation to that, but I'm not going to go in depth on that, on how the ground loop device works. But it will remove, isolate the noise or the grounding noise. If sometimes there's like a humming sound that you hear from your audio devices, let's say stereo or amplifiers. And now what he did is he connect this the speaker, the microphone of the microphone, the speaker going to the mobile phone. And there's another option. There's another way of connecting these two or linking these two by using an LED or light emitting diode, and connected or right next to a light sensitive resistor. So I tried that, and it's fascinating, because when the two-way radio received a message, since the device is connected to the speaker part of this two-way radio, or the speaker jack of this radio, when it received a message, it will trigger the LED and will light up. Right in front of it is the light sensitive resistor. It will light up, and it will send the signal going to, and it will send the signal to the mobile phone that it will translate into sound that it will activate the Vox. Now, by trying to understand how those two works, I come up with this with my own solution, with my own device. Now, if you're planning to buy this one, please send me a message. It's up to you if you want to, but I'm going to show you how I was able to come up with the solution on very easy to connect. How I easily connect these two, okay, by using this whatever is inside this black tube came from this. This is an ordinary mobile phone headset. You have the 3.5mm jack, okay, and you have the earphone, and you have the microphone. Okay, so I believe some of you are already getting the idea, but let me just explain to you how I come up with the solution. Now, since this too is a very different device and they work in a different manner, like I mentioned earlier, radio frequency, internet connection. Now, what these two have in common is what we call the Vox application. No, Vox Features. It's like a voice operated exchange, meaning, okay, to some of you two-way radio users, they perhaps already know how it works, but I'm just going to explain this on a layman's term, as much as I understand it, or as far as I understand, that you will need to set the Vox on if you wanted to activate the push to talk by your voice. Let's say if you wanted to, let me just demonstrate here. Okay, now usually you need to press this up. I turned it up. Okay, now usually it says PTT, meaning this is the push to talk. In order for you to send a message, you need to push this to talk. Now, when you press this, it will turn red, so meaning it is sending already a signal, or it's sending your voice to another radio. Now, the Vox is all you have to do is to speak loudly. Test mic 1 2, testing 1 2 3. I am not pressing anything right here, but it is being triggered. As you can see, the push to talk is being triggered by my voice. Very cool, huh? Same with Zello. It also comes with Vox Features. Now you can set it to a whatever, how sensitive the Vox to trigger. Same with the two-way radio. Okay, now, so how was I able to connect these two together by using this? Now, by understanding how this works, okay, it has a very small speaker inside this part that when you plug it in your ear, you hear the voice, or you hear the music that you're listening to from your computer or from your mobile phone. Now, if you're talking to someone, there is a very small speaker right inside this casing. Now, what I did is that I opened this up, okay, and fortunately this small hole where the sound goes through to your ear is the same size as the very small microphone that is inside this part. Now, all I have to do now is just connect the speaker part of this to the speaker jack of the two-way radio, and the microphone part of my mobile phone, and then the other way goes around. Now, I only have one part from the speaker of the radio going to the mobile phone, because from the two-way radio going to the mobile phone, or from the okay, let me just repeat that again. My mind is very excited right now. Okay, because because my point of view is the simplest solution to a very intricate what should I say? So the very intricate problem. The simplest solution to a very intricate problem is the best solution. Okay, right now for me, this is the super simple solution to my biggest problem that I encountered using these devices. Okay, now how does it work? Since we're talking about Vox now, we need to activate the voice over exchange, or voice operated exchange on both devices. Now we may need to connect the speaker part of this headset to the speaker part, or to the speaker jack of the two-way radio. So when you receive a message, it will go to the speaker. Now, the microphone part of this we need to connect to the microphone jack, or microphone side of the mobile phone. So what happened is that it will trigger the voice operated exchange of the Zello application. Then from the Zello application going to the microphone part of the two-way radio, we won't be needing that, because it will automatically trigger. Because what we're trying to do here now, but what they may say is that, okay, it's very easy, just simply connect the earphone jack, or the earphone part of the just connect the earphone part of the mobile phone to the microphone jack of the two-way radio, and the microphone part of the two-way radio going to the microphone earphone part of the Zello application mobile phone. It's not going to work, because the setup of these two, like I mentioned, is totally different. How the push to talk button of the two-way radio works is that it connects the ground connection of the microphone and the speaker part of the two-way radio, because normally it is not connected. Okay, now in order for you to activate the push to talk, you may need to short circuit, or you need to close the loop on the ground of both microphone and the earphone. Now, on a mobile phone setup, it's totally different, because the setup of this one, the ground part of the microphone and the speaker is already connected. Okay, because you don't need to have the two ground wires separated. So when you try to connect, when you try to directly connect the microphone part and the earphone part of the Zello or mobile phone to your two-way radio, it will trigger the push to talk button already, and you will not be able to receive any signal, since it's like the push to talk is continuously pressed. That is how it's going to. Now, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to isolate the microphone ground to the speaker ground of this two-way radio. So in order for us to do that, we need to have speaker and a very small microphone is close together, so that when you send a signal, when you send a message to your mobile phone, or your mobile phone to your to Zello, it will trigger the push to talk. And then when you when you receive a signal or message from your two-way radio, it will trigger the box of the Zello application by using those two, by putting speaker from the two-way radio to the microphone part of the mobile phone to activate Zello. Okay, so to some, this may be confusing on how it's been, but I am going to show you how to. By the way, this is how everything is connected together. Okay, now on the screen, as you can see, how I was able to connect all the wirings. Now it's up to you on how you're going to use it. Okay, so just in case, but if you're not really into soldering, or if you're not really into soldering like it says, you can send me an email if you want to make you want me to make you one, or you can send your order if you want to. I'll be more than happy to make one for you. Try it, and it's up to you. Okay, or if you're planning to use this idea, it's up to you. Just don't forget to at least give me credit. Okay, I've made some. I tried to do some and did a very long research on how just to come up with a very simple solution on this cross-linking the Zillow application to Two Way Radio. Now it's up to you. If you want to use this, it's up to you. If you want to order one, please do send me an email. So pre-order it so that I can make one for you if you want to. Okay. So just check out this this diagram that simple diagram that I made. Again, how I was able to come up with this one. Okay, so there you have it. It's a very simple solution on how to cross-link these two different devices. Okay, so again, there you have it. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button. And if you know someone who is into Zillow application and would like to connect their two-way radio, please share this video to them. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Okay, and if you have any questions, please don't forget to comment down at the comment section. Okay, so there you have it. See you all in my next video.